I was so excited when they asked me to do Quiz or Die because I watch a lot of found footage. So I thought to myself, I might have a decent chance here of making a deep run into this thing, possibly winning the whole thing. And mm, didn't work out. Did not work out at all. I lost my ass immediately. I mean, immediately. Fucking Cannibal Holocaust. And Russell, I don't know why they picked this for me, but I'm never going to watch that movie because I know that there's things in there that I don't want to see. But I get Cannibal Holocaust. I lose immediately. And now Russell says that every time he thinks about Cannibal Holocaust, he thinks about me. And that's not the legacy that I want to leave. So the whole thing just ended up being really disappointing, deeply disappointing. I live in the Midwest. David lives in the Midwest. We're really not that far apart from each other. Look, do we have bees out here? Yeah. But I mean, it's not like they're flying into the house all the time. So is there going to be a bee that suddenly comes in and he says bee? Uh, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I live in the Midwest. David lives in the Midwest. We're really not that far apart from each other. Do we have bees here? Sure. Do bees get into the house sometimes? Yeah. If a bee gets into the house, do I say bee? Maybe. Sometimes. It happens. Is it a honeybee? I don't know. I don't know the difference between bees. I'm not a beekeeper, but could it happen? Yeah. I mean, I don't look at a bee and say C. I look at a bee and I say bee. So it does, it makes sense to me. But maybe it's a Midwestern thing. I don't know. I don't know. I want to be crystal clear about this. David Dawson did nothing wrong. Nothing. And I say that because I might need a ride to UF next year. And if he's talking about going to, he drives out there every year, and he's talking now about going to Casper, Wyoming, to the bar where King Cobra used to drink at. And I don't want to miss out on that. So he did nothing wrong. Look, David Dawson is at Unnamed Footage Festival every single year. I almost feel like he makes a movie just so he can go out there every single year. So yeah, it makes sense to me that Uffy and him could potentially conspire to cheat on Quiz or Die. Why? Well, because they probably are trying to get a segment on the next VHS movie. To me, that makes a lot of sense. If Uffy wants to be this bad guy and David's going to direct it, yeah, of course they're in on this. I do not know anything about honeybees, and I hope to keep it that way. I guess if there was some sort of like educational film or something like that available, I would watch it. But who bees? Who cares? I don't really understand what bees have to do with a found footage quiz show. I mean, I guess if there was some sort of beekeeper found footage horror movie, that could be interesting, but I don't know anything about honeybees, and quite frankly, I hope to keep it that way. After I lost, I kind of tuned out for the rest of the stream, So I don't even know what happened, to be honest with you. What happened? Did a bee fly into the room? Can someone... What is it? What are we doing? What is this? So he said B. Who cares? Oh my God. What happens if I say C? You know? What is this? What are we doing with our lives?